The family Kofoed runs the breeding farm Langi Murugard very successfully and have been relied on Bhopal shower feeding and housing technology for long term. In 2020 the farm was renewed and updated with higher welfare standards. A high potential genetic, perfect management, and implemented technology result in fantastic numbers, or in other words, baby piglets, like baby elephants.
In this farm we have about 600 hectares. That means we can make the barley and the wheat from our own production. And it takes all inside to the spot mix system. Over here we have the vitamins and the minerals, and that means we use about 12 or 13 products we mix together to feeding the sows and piglets. When we use the spot mix, we have the opportunity to make a very flexible mix. If we want to change something, we want to change the mineral or the vitamins, or we want to use a little bit more barley than wheat, we can change it very easily. That means we all the time can have the most right mix for the pigs. What we like with the spot mix is the flexibility. The key word for this farm is flexibility. We shall have a flexible feeding system because we don't know what happened in the future. As we are on demand all the time. We don't have any buffer silo when we have 8-10 tons with food in. We mix it and use it at same. Over here we have a good view, and always is on demand and is online, just now, just in time, and we like that very much. Here we have the plan for the feeding. We have 44 points of feeding and straw. Also we have spots straw inside here.
The Strawmatic straw distribution and dedusting system provides chopped straw to the spot mix welfare spot straw distribution system. The SCHAUER Bhopal spot straw distributes the short-cutted straw to each pen in the entire stable for higher animal welfare of sows and piglets. The Topo feeding computer controls the competent ESF and Mamado So feeding system, the spot mix feeding and straw distribution, and provides the perfect offline and online feeding and management tool for the farm manager, Thorbjørn Kofoed.
When we start up this farm, we use Topic's Nordsvin at our breed to try something new. The reason to do that is they have a better mother instinct, and they gain a lot of milk. Our weaning average weight is about 10.1, 10.2 kilo. They wean, not to define number, around 13 piglets by themselves now. The biggest challenge with Topic's Nordsvin is that they don't have so many live bones. But hopefully when we get a stronger and bigger live bones, we have a more healthy piglet from the start and it survive, and keep the dead percent down. We are around 10.2, 10.5% in dead in farrowing stable.
Wow, only 10.2% piglets losses in farrowing. Let's have a closer look at it.
One of the reasons we choose the B3 box is we have everything out on the corridor. I can always, when I go and check the feed, look down in the crib from the corridor. I can easily see an overview over the box. I have my corner for the piglets right here. I can open, I can manage easily, see the piglets. I can close if they are lying and sleeping and I want to work with them. I can easily close out from the corridor and get them in the corner to work with. And even I can make different heights, so when they are newborn and small and I want a very good climate in the corner, I can keep it only halfway open and an easier way keep the heat inside. We have a floor heating and we have a heater and we have a control system to was running on a curve like we know with feeding curves to keep the heat. And that means at day one I want 35 degrees in the house, in the pen and on the floor. But I only want around 18 degrees for the sow. And the very important things to get this to function is that when they're finished drinking milk, you need them inside the corner so they don't get smashed by the sow if she suddenly want to lie down very fast. Another thing we really like about the B3 is the safety for the workers. When you go inside the box, you can easily, if she's standing up, open, and if you have an aggressive sow, you can get her closed in and you can work with the piglets. Or on the other way, if you have a nice sow, as most we have, we can open just a little bit and go in and easily work with the sows and come around in the box. We choose a lot of concrete and some spalder, and it seems to function very well. We make a little drain here where we have the pig corner. We also really like, we have the piglets corner out to the corridor. We can see the water. I can easily, from outside as well, clean the water, make sure they have fresh water. When I feed small pigs feed, we do it in the pen or actually in the opening so the mom, like the sow, can eat together with her piglets and lying. We see sometimes the sows lying and looking up to the corner where the piglets are, and they're lying inside and have the nose contact with the mom. So they are totally secured inside, and she can be outside and make sure they are okay. And we really have the instinct.
Due to the unique and patented geometry of the farrowing pen, it is possible to ensure a movement area of 5.0 square meter for the sows, with entire 6.7 square meter of pen area. Newborn piglets can be protected while a crate is closed for the first few days. When open, the sow has the greatest possible freedom of movement, as no inaccessible corners remain.
We choose marmotas in the box, so we have a longer feeding. We have all the good from marmotas to control the feeding curves, automatical switch, jumping feeds, skip feeds. And then we have choose the spot strø in our farrowing pen as well. And it's very nice. I have a spot mix system. I can go in and take all the ventils. I log in, easy. And I could go in my baby stall or in my different and in the SCHAUER and control everything. And we're really happy about it. We store approximately around twice a day, just a little bit. So we always have fresh store lying in the box for the sows. Also, when she before farrowing wanted to make a nest, and it functions very well. And the best thing is do it Christmas Eve as well, giving straw without I need to be out here. And they do 365 days a year without touching anything, and I can sit on my phone and watch it doing it while I'm lying on the couch. So we are really happy about the pen. A very good experience about the marmotas. I really like that if I have a 6 sow, I can put it down in frozen and it automatically will go up 100% again. When you have other feeding system, when you do it manual out there, we know everyone. You are maybe not the one in the weekend and you forgot to open again or that. The Pig Manager Smart app, you can go in my marmotas. I have my 3 sections. We are in section 1 now. We are at 160. And I can easily see what her name is, how many days she's been here, what her amount. She will get around 9.6 kilo every day at the moment. She's on 110%. She's eating very well. She has a lot of nice piglets. She needs to have a lot of feed. I can easily skip a feed if I want to. We have the correction and the goal. So if I want to raise her slowly up, I can put in. Maybe she needs to go up. I can put in. She needs to go up 5% every day. And I want my new goal on 120%. And I press OK. And now I know the system do it by itself. I don't need to remember the next 2 days to go up. I just need to check that she don't get too much feed at the moment now. So it's easy to handle. You have it on the hand, and the best thing, you don't write it on the paper. I have done it now. It's directly in the computer and it's done. I'm finished now. So, and the other thing is when it's feeding 100 grams out per the time, we can have a longer eating time for the sow. So it's not like when she go up, get all the feed, eat fast, get a full stomach, and then smash down on the pigs. Here we keep her standing up a longer time and eats, and means she don't get so full. She get a good blood circulation, And that's mean when after she's finished eating, she will lie down again and give milk for the piglets and have a really good blood circulation and give more milk, and especially in the back tits and not in the first one, who's always are the best. So that's one of the things I like really much about Mama does.
This is from the 9th of October, so it's approximately 30 days at the moment. Probably gain this month kilo. I mean, well, and it will be Friday.
Spot Mix multi-phase feeding system also feeds the weaner and provide the required feed mixtures to the breeding and gestation sows. There is a special training area for the gilts. This is equipped with simple competent trainee stations for training to come into a station to get the feed. Before insemination, the sows are finally trained at a regular ESF training station. In the gestation, the sows are fed by 6 competent and 8 ESF feeding stations in 2 large dynamic groups of 250 sows each. For pregnancy check, the sows are selected automatically to the corridor. The family Kofoed already has been using the SCHAUER competent ESF system since 2004. The sows are perfectly fed and managed by the system. Congratulations to the family Kofoed.